We're in upstate New York, we're on a road trip, and I am in search of a new camera. So I have a Canon 6D Mark II. That's a great camera, I love it. It's a little bit bulky though for day to day. I want something that's good for traveling. So I've had my eye on the Fujifilm X100 VI. We've been on this road trip with Amy. She's behind the camera right now. Hey. And she's been really convincing me to try and consider one of the other Fujifilm options. So we're also trying out the X-T50. Let's see what we get. So we just talked to this local. He said just take the road right up to the mountain. You get a really good view. We're gonna go check it out. So I know I like the X100 VI. I've been shooting with that for a couple days now. Really like it. It's the 23mm fixed lens compact. Wanted to build something similar with an interchangeable lens. So we chose the X-T50 with a 23mm lens to have a direct comparison to the X100 VI. We've come into the town of Woodstock. We're doing a bit of street photography, and I really like shooting both of these cameras a lot. They're honestly so similar. They both have the same 40 megapixel sensors. The big problem with the X-T50 I'm finding is the size of the equivalent lens is basically double. And while it's such a small compact thing, it's just still a tiny bit bigger than I would want for, this purpose. So I also brought along the 27mm pancake lens. So I'll probably swap that out right now and give that a try. I just wish cars didn't exist. They ruin every shot. Teleportation, we're really far ahead of the game. No, we drove a lot. We drove a lot this whole trip. So we just spent a little bit of time shooting with both these cameras. I had the 27mm on. They're very, very similar. I really like both of them, to be honest. The 27mm was not that different from the 23mm. So I definitely would go with the 27mm for that, this smaller package. I was finding with the X100 VI that I do really like the rangefinder style viewfinder. I know that you could get that with the X Pro 3 and have the interchangeable lenses, but I really just don't love how the screen is on that camera. So I wasn't even considering it. So between these two, I really like the viewfinder on this a lot more. So with these two cameras, there's just a little bit of couple of fun features. I do love the built-in flashes on both of them. This one has a more nostalgic, just built right into the build of the camera versus this one pops up on the top of the viewfinder. So it's a fun little extra feature that they both have. The buttons and dials on these cameras are fairly similar with the big exception of this has the film simulations dial. That's a really cool feature for a lot of people. I actually use the dial for the ISO quite a lot on this camera, so I was kind of missing it on this camera. For some people, the film simulations is great, but I think I prefer to keep having an ISO dial personally. So we spent a couple of days just road tripping, and Amy and I are just finding every single dog imaginable. And being like, oh, look at the good boy, look at the good boy. That's the best reason for a road trip, right? Absolutely. There's two more right behind us. Massive thanks to you for watching this little adventure. Let us know in the comments, which one would you go with? And I'll catch you on the next MPB YouTube video.